Okay, tip number one, watch what you eat. Being under lockdown, being stuck in the house, it obviously restricts a lot of our options throughout the day. So the default for a lot of people is to go to Netflix. And when you're watching Netflix, a lot of times you're just mindlessly snacking. Or you're going to the fridge out of boredom, you're eating things out of boredom that you really don't need to be eating. We want to stay ahead of that. We don't want to get caught in that. Because of this lockdown, we're moving less. We're not able to do task A through Z all the way through. The lockdown restricts a lot of those tasks that we can accomplish throughout our day. So because we're moving less, that means we're burning less calories. Okay? So say we're doing task A, going to Walmart to pick up something, or going to the whatever store. We may be burning 150 calories doing that task. Now we can't do that because we're stuck into the house sitting. So we want to counteract that. We want to make sure that we're working out and being active at least 3 times a week. 3 days out of 7 days. That's less than 50% of the week you need to be working out. 3 days out of 7 days you need to be working out in order to counteract moving less. Okay? So because we're burning less calories, we're susceptible to hold on to more fat, more weight. And that's not what you want in the long run if your goal is to lose fat. Now, if your goal is to gain weight and put on muscle, I would be telling you something completely different from this. But for the purposes of this video, I'm addressing somebody that wants to lose fat, for example. Tip number 2, do something. When we get back to the gyms, there's going to be 3 populations of people. There's going to be the people who stayed at their current fitness level because they had a home gym or they had their own home equipment, so they stayed at their current level. They maintained. Then we're going to have the people who dropped off a bit from their current level because they did not have much home equipment and they did not work out that much at home. And the third population is going to be people who dropped off completely from where they were at when they were in the gym because they had no home equipment and they did not train while they were at home. Now, in order for us to not fall in that third population of people, we need to stay active. So, if you have no equipment, body weight and cardio is king. With body weight exercise, I can build muscle, I can tone muscle, and I can strengthen muscle. With cardio, I can strengthen my heart and my lungs, I can control my blood pressure, and I can keep the fat away. Now I can end this video and just tell you guys to do body weight and cardio exercises, but let's bring it up another level. Now you can mimic the results that you would see in the gym if you challenge yourself progressively. Now I wrote this little chart here to kind of detail what I mean. So on this side we have easy, moderate, and hard. And each of these notches is week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5. This blue line represents the difficulty of your workouts. So the week 1 workout is easy. Week 2, we pick it up, it's still about easy. Week 3, we're definitely at moderate. Week 4 and 5, we're climbing towards more difficult workout. If you follow this model, you will mimic the results you see in the gym. For example, when you're doing a bench press, you warm up with the bar, 45 pounds. Then you put a weight on, you do that, it's a little more. And then you keep putting more and more on until you're at the main set where you want to be, and that's where you work your strength. So we want to take that principle of progressive overload and apply it to our training, where we're just progressively overloading our workouts. We're making our workouts more difficult week by week. For example, week 1, we could be doing push-ups and mountain climbers. And then we fast forward to week 4 or 5, we're doing decline push-ups, mountain climbers to plank jacks. So we're doing the same style of exercises, we're just increasing the difficulty to reap more benefits and to keep progressively challenging ourselves to mimic the type of results that we would see in the gym.